What's up, everybody? Calvin Bui, aka Captain Charisma. Out with my girl,
Lena.
But no, you have another name. You have a name that I really thought was a Vietnamese name, because when it comes up, it says
Mughal Fat.
Mughal Fat. I'm thinking, okay, I've seen Kanye name his kid Northwest, Northeast, one of those directions. So Mughal. I've been gone from America for 12 years. I think that's like the new hip term.
No, do you know what a Mughal is?
Is it a mogul that can't spell Mughal?
No, you're thinking of Harry Potter, aren't you? Are you thinking of Muggles?
No, actually just Mughal.
Yeah.
A Mughal used to be a person that was a entrepreneur that was doing really well. Mughal. Continue on.
Okay, a Mughal is a little bear. So I play video games. So there's a little bear on Final Fantasy that has a red knob, purple wings. The bear goes on you with your quest. That's a Mughal.
Is this Final Fantasy 1 by any chance?
It's just Final Fantasy. It's just either 7, 8. I mean, on the recent one too. It's just a little. Now it's like when you want to buy like powers or weapons, you go to a Mughal's like town.
Okay, then what is Fret?
Fett. Are you a Star Wars fan?
As you can see, I'm not. As you can see, I'm not either of these fans.
Fett is from Boba Fett. He is the bounty hunter in Star Wars.
Is he?
Yes.
Do you know who Luke Skywalker is?
Is it Ask a Silly Question Day?
No, it isn't. But that's the last time I watched Star Wars was when Luke was on there.
But he was also on there as well. He's the guy with he's a Mandalorian. He has a cool helmet. Darth Vader hires.
What's a Mandalorian? 12 years. 12 years in Asia. Where are we at?
I don't know.
It's going to be 42 minutes of nothingness. I promise you this.
You've been living under a rock.
I have been.
Apparently.
I haven't. Do you remember Fraggle Rock? I'm way too old for that. Fraggle Rock was a offshoot of what Disney of Sesame Street, I think. Fraggle Rock.
No, I grew up watching like Blue's Clues and Barney and Lamb's Chop Play Along.
What year were you born in? Let's just say, does the number start with a 7, 8, or 9? Or 0?
Yeah.
Mine's a 7. That's why I'm old. Okay, we are at
today's...
Loosen up. It's going to be a long talk.
I'm so
Get
nervous.
the energy. Come on.
We are at Gem Dining here in Fountain Valley, Orange County. We are here
looking for an address. Okay. I'll cross street from Miles Square Park.
Yeah, so if you are a local here, you would know exactly where 4 Miles Square Park is.
Okay, good.
We are here trying their food tonight.
Yeah.
So this restaurant during the day is a brunch. It's called Nep. At night it's called Gem Dining.
Okay.
So when I first heard of Gem Dining, I thought because there isn't a restaurant like this in Orange County, you would normally have to travel to like either Newport Beach or LA, even Hollywood to get something like this. So I thought, Gem Dining, because it's a hidden gem in Fountain Valley and we're near the Vietnamese community. I'm like, it's a hidden gem. No, the owners here, I believe it's 3 gentlemen, I don't know all their names. They are all born in the astrology sign Geminis. So
what are the? I mean, it's what in 10,000 that all partners are born in the same astrological month.
Yes, all 3 of them are all born in the same month. So that's why they call it Gem Dining.
What month are you born in?
Cancer.
You're Cancer.
I'm a Cancer.
I'm a Cancer too. If we would start a restaurant, we would call it. It's a bad joke.
It'd be a 1-star review on Yelp. Poor marketing, poor planning.
We're gonna go through 8 dishes. They're savory, they're sweet. I'm gonna turn the camera around on each dish. Usually we have all the food spread out in front of us, but the food would die, and we don't want that to happen. And then you're gonna explain to us exactly what's in each dish. We're gonna eat it. We're gonna talk some more, and eat and talk and eat and talk.
Oh, I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna use one of the menus to help me explain it.
Good. Let me turn the camera around, show you what we're working with right now,
All right.
and then oh my God, we're gonna do this 8 times. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3. I have to count. Okay. What is this dish?
I think this is the seafood ceviche.
That's right.
So this is on their brunch breakfast menu. The seafood ceviche has coconut dressing, scallops, shrimp, calamari, Thai chili, and some grapes.
That's interesting.
And then you eat it with, I think these are called rice cakes, right?
Shrimp crackers.
Shrimp crackers. Sorry, I think of rice cakes.
It's okay.
But yeah, you would just. Is there a spoon here?
Yes. Oh, I want to make sure that this camera angle is good. Okay. Don't cut my head off. Okay. There's drinks. There's drinks in front of us. Man, they really took care of us today, and it's their day off. and they're allowing us to
Yes.
come in and film. So we got 4 drinks. We got an egg coffee that has a whipped egg on top, and it has a very nice creme caramel look to it. This is Taro and Coffee. Pandan leaf.
Yes, I think this is their newest drink because this is one drink I have not had before.
It's on their mocktail menu,
Mocktail.
and the mocktail menu is no longer here. So,
How is it?
oh, pandan's really nice. It's really refreshing.
You should stir it up. You
Should I?
Yeah, you should.
Shouldn't I?
It complements everything in there, right? When you drink it.
Salty, sweet. It's really well balanced, and I like it. And then this one is beautiful. It's purple. I don't want to drink it yet because I want to just show you guys the ceviche, and we should start eating it.
Yes. So there's a spoon right there. You
Okay.
just put it on the shrimp cracker. and eat
That's
it.
right. Okay, so how often do you eat ceviche?
When the opportunity arises, I'll get it.
Okay.
Because this entree or this ceviche, it was on the dinner menu before, and it disappeared. I wonder where it went. And today I'm realizing for the first time it's on their breakfast menu.
Why do you think it went out to the breakfast menu?
I honestly have no idea. I mean, ceviche isn't something I would normally eat for breakfast.
No,
Right?
no. I don't think in Spain that we eat for breakfast, but it is a dish that is very easy to understand. It's pretty much the freshest seafood that the fishmongers bring in. It is raw when they mix it, and they use the coconut lime. They use some sort of acid to cook, to make these protein opaque. It's not fully cooked, so you do still get a lot of that brininess. And then using green grapes is interesting because that will bring an acid touch to it, but it also brings texture. And I have never used grapes in cooking before, so I'm really interested to see how this turns out.
All right. You
Okay.
grab a little bit of everything in here. You have everything in there?
I try to. If not, I'm gonna. Oh, people with oh man. So I do double dip sometimes. I know that's faux pas to some people. If you're watching right now, if you comment that's faux pas, well, right there, baby, right there.
I'm not
Hey,
a fan of cilantro.
You're
You
not?
want it? You can have
Yes.
it. There you go.
yes,
Yeah.
I love cilantro. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, there's more. Bring it up. Thank you. That's the beef tongue fried rice, right?
Yes.
Cool. You want to say hi? There you do. There you do.
You're making them shy.
Okay, so coconut milk. For those who have never had it, it's sweet. It's rich. It's luscious. The texture around your mouth. It's very coating, but it's sweet. Everything else is briny. The Thai chilies really bring a little bit of
Kick.
a pop. But the grapes, that was one thing that I really was like, who's gonna put grapes in their food? Well, Gem Dining does. And that, to me, signifies that they know what they're doing. They're not just putting it in there because it's some trend or it's some challenge.
I mean, visually looking at it, it looks stunning.
It does look stunning.
Yeah.
I hope that I took the right picture for it. But that's really good. We're gonna go through everything and then figure out what our favorite one is.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have our next dish?
Next dish. We're gonna put this aside.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn the camera around yet once again, and then figure this out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. All right. So this is there. Here we go.
There are beef tongue fried rice. There's break beef tongue, soy, egg, and rice.
That's right.
Can I break it?
Sure,
The yolk?
break the yolk.
Are you okay with that?
Yes.
All right, good.
So do you know what the tip is for giving good fried rice, foodie?
No, what is it? Is it? Well, I'm gonna assume using one day old rice.
Right. Day-old rice is pretty much 90% of it, but having a lot of oil because the oil is going to separate the rice kernels, and you're going to get really nice non-clumpy rice.
Yes.
Nice.
But what if you want fried rice immediately, day of? Do you ask your neighbors, "Hey, you have leftover rice?"
Have you ever considered doing that?
No, I get desperate.
Knocking your door and saying, "Hey, do you have any old day-old rice?"
I live in a predominantly non-Asian neighborhood, so I would have to travel outside.
Okay. Don't use Uncle Ben. Don't use minute rice. Don't use any conventional rice. You really want to use. Thank you.
May I?
Yes, you can. Jasmine rice does really well. Again, fried rice is just a vehicle for anything you want. Beef tongue is something that I use often at my restaurants. I love the meatiness to it. I love the texture of it.
Oh, you have a restaurant?
Am I humble bragging right now? I am, aren't I?
You have a restaurant? I did not know about that.
I do. I have 2 restaurants and I have a cocktail bar.
I need to
But it
visit.
ain't about me. It's about Jem. It's about you. As a food lover, what got you into food?
I mean,
Why I eat. So you can
I mean, who doesn't love food? I think when it comes to, let's say I'm purchasing something, like if I get a dress, I'll probably like, I can probably get like 50 tacos out of that dress. I will always second guess every other item, but when it comes to food, I would never second guess it. I think you have to try it at least once for the experience.
That's right.
One, and you have to try to see whether or not you like it or not.
That's right.
So if there's a new item, I would like to try it at least once to finally say, oh, I like it.
We talked about it earlier. We talked about chefs, young chefs now, cooking foods that are trendy. But trends come and go.
Yes.
And you gotta really know what you're putting out to the consumer because it is your job and your responsibility to create that.
So what I like about Jem Dining, if you notice, their menu is kept small.
Yes.
But what they do is they kind of like brainstorm what works and what doesn't, and put something
It's really
really
good.
put something really solid on the table for us to like. So with Jem Dining, they're very ambitious. I'm sorry, the people behind Jem Dining, which is Kai Concepts, very ambitious. They're opening something new almost like every 3 to 4 months. I think within the end of this year they will have 10 restaurants, and this is just one of them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing to see what my old hometown has been able to accomplish. And putting, Orange County, and is this considered Santa Ana, Fullerton, Fountain Valley?
Fountain Valley.
Fountain Valley on the map. You never thought Fountain Valley would ever be in any periodical, but it is now. If you start off with tasting the beef tongue, they use a lot of Vietnamese flavoring. No, they use a lot of flavors that you find in pho, right?
Yeah, there you
so
go, bingo.
You have cinnamon, you have coriander, you have star anise, you have I'm drawing a blank right now, but they've been able to braise the tongue down to really get those flavors deep into the core root of it. What I like about it is not only do they braise it, then I'm guessing they chilled it, they cut it into smaller pieces, and they fried it. So you get the nice outside hard texture, but you get that really
It's very tender.
Tender.
Very soft. Usually meat is really tough, right? You do it wrong, it gets really chewy, it gets really tough, and it's just not good to eat. And it complements everything in this plate as well.
Yeah, everything on here belongs on here, and then when you eat it together, you really get a harmonious. See, I get so ahead of my words, and I can't edit. It's such a harmonious symphony of flavors.
Yes, sir.
I pulled that one out of my culo. I think the Thais make the best fried rice. This has to be one of the best fried rice I've had in a long time.
Oh, this is really good. Yes.
Flavor-wise, it goes all the way through the palate. It's still lingering in the back. And then just the fact that they use whole chilies in there and cilantro, it makes it even better. You hate cilantro, don't you? So when you eat Mexican food, what do you eat it with? Just onions, cebollas?
Well, when it comes to like tacos, I drown it in sauce. Hoping to, I don't know what it is.
To mask the cilantro flavor?
Yeah, I don't know. Like my mom, she would, when you make wonton. Okay, there's cilantro there. She cut it up, dice it up, put it in the wonton. She stirred up in the meat. I will still taste the cilantro. I don't know why. Even though it's like minced up in there, I'll still taste it.
It's like soap to you?
Yeah, it overpowers the rest of the food I have in my mouth. Like it will just overpower. Yeah.
Okay. I think that. There's a sauce to it.
Oh, balls. Yes.
You might. Balls?
I say balls. Is that inappropriate?
No, but like what? Testicles or basketballs?
Like, ball is like. Is this something I say?
Okay.
Don't mind me. But
Don't mind me.
do you mind if I do this?
No,
Okay,
do it.
I'm
Do
gonna
it. Do it. And then this is their, I'm gonna guess, their emulsified cilantro fish sauce.
I don't know.
That's what I would do. But it should bring a very acidic flavor. There might be cilantro in that sauce, girl.
Jem Dining, there isn't anything at gym dining that I don't like. So
That is very big compliment.
yes, I love this place. It's I once in a while I have my boyfriend like, I crave gym or I crave dining. Can we come here? And then when I come here, I post it on social media, and I have friends who has never been here before, and I will take them. And sometimes I think 1 week we went almost every other day with my boyfriend. We have friends traveling out of like San Diego, LA, and then friends from Texas come in.
Our common friend.
Yes.
What is the dining scene right now like in Orange County? I'm sorry, I'm trying. I should not swallow something. This is so good. I don't want to swallow it. I'm trying to leave the flavors in my mouth and still talk, but then nothing's gonna come out because I'm still trying to capture these flavors. That's really, really good.
Ooh, it has a kick now. Like the kick is like more enhanced, I guess.
Oh, that's a good word. Enhance. Let me write that down. Enhance. Got it. I'm gonna try to use that one in a future video. What is the dining scene like right now in Orange County? 24 minutes, by the way. That's all I have left. I'm gonna yell it out right now. 24 minutes.
I had no idea he had a set time on how long he could film this segment. Orange County, there's a lot of I want to say entrepreneurs open up like trendy, newest thing, newest hip food, as you can say. Like you heard of sushi Rito or like Korean barbecue fajita. So there's always people here who are taking risks to try something new here in Orange County.
Good.
But here as well, in the heart of like Bolsa or like, I think that's Santa Ana, right? Or Fountain Valley area. There's a lot of mom and pop Vietnamese food as well. That's still there, that's still good. And it's just like a hole in the wall place that's really good still to this day.
Great. So the legacy of good food still lasts. But now with the younger generation who have been eating pretty much Western foods all their life, they've been able to eat diverse amounts of foods from all different regions because LA and Southern California is a diverse melting pot. They've been able to figure out what they like and what they don't like. And now there's a camera in my face and now I lose my train of thought. And now that I don't...
I would say a lot of the entrepreneurs...
Thanks, Derek. I'll call you out right now.
So a lot of the entrepreneurs here, they do pay homage to their culture, So when they have a restaurant, they want something to like that really, that reminds them of their hometown or what they grew up with a flair. So like traditional meals with a twist, sort of. Here's our next meal.
Don't worry, I'm gonna eat all this.
Oh, I love this.
You ready to explain to the audience?
I think this is bánh mì áp chảo.
That's right. Okay, here we go. Turn the camera around. Show you what we're working with. Yet again. 1, 2, 3. I didn't do that. Okay.
So we have here is something that's very. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? You can hear me now. Yes. So this is on their breakfast menu. It's called bánh mì áp chảo. And I believe that we have the steaks on here because this is a side choice of protein. There we go. So we have the filet mignon here.
With the truffle peppercorn sauce.
Yeah. So there's egg. How do you pate chả lụa? How do you say chả lụa in English?
Pork loaf.
Pork loaf?
Pork loaf.
Okay.
Steamed pork loaf.
So
you want to play the game.
So this is the steamed pork loaf
That's
right
right.
here. And then we have tomatoes as well.
Cherry tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes, yes. So we have baguette as well.
We do have baguette as
So
well.
I would like to take apart the baguette, if you don't mind. I'll take apart the baguette. And then I really go in there.
That was my egg.
Oh, bro. I'll turn it around for you.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Hot!
My fault.
What? I'm just kidding with you about that. I know. We share common friends, and our common friends are big jokesters, and so I gotta play that game. Let's pull this back a little bit so the camera can see it, and I'll pull my head up so that my head doesn't get chopped off. Bánh mì áp chảo is a dish that is very peasant in Saigon. It's very, we don't use filet mignon. We use local beef.
Okay.
We don't use any four-legged animals that we hold as pets. But the beef is usually generally a local beef. You even see some places use buffalo, because buffalo has a great meaty, irony texture and flavor, and it's cheaper than beef.
So I have never been to Vietnam, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, well, let me tell you. Saigon is more modern in some senses than DTLA. downtown LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have an 81 level tower.
81?
Yes, which becomes the highest tower in Southeast Asia. That's residential, commercial. There's some really high-end restaurants up top that look around the city. And then you have banh mi up jiao that will cost you $2. So there's a really great diversity of what Saigon is. And you got to go out there and check it out.
I was going to say, what I like about this is a lot of our Vietnamese cuisine is inspired by the French. Yes?
Yes, because we were colonized by the French. Yes.
Yes. So I think the baguette was one of them that we took and we kind of say like made better.
Have you had baguette in France?
No, I had a croissant. Would that count?
I will say that Vietnam, the Vietnamese do what they have.
Yes.
See, brain fart. They would do with what they have with raw goods. But they've been able to make some great bread, and the bread in Vietnam is exceptional. Oh, that's good.
Do you mind if I just stab the meat? Yeah. So this dish I normally order without the.
Don't come home late at night. She just stabbed a piece of meat. Talking to her boyfriend right now. Soy, umami. Truffle, aromatic. The fact that they took such a great piece of quality beef and did very little to it really speaks about how they're not trying to hide behind anything. And, pate and eggs, it doesn't sound like the traditional lumberjack breakfast at IHOP. That was the first thing I had in America when I first came over here 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But this brings me back to flavors of Vietnam. It brings back flavors of home. Simplicity is best. Use the best ingredients that you can possibly afford and do very little to it, but understand what each component does to the dish. Ooh, wow. Right, ooh.
Oh, me, I'm just enjoying. I love or enjoy watching people eat. I like the expression of their face is really good.
Really?
Yeah, like really indulge in that bite.
Check out my OnlyFans account, where I eat 24/7, and for $19.99, you can get a 30-day.
That's very
30-day.
expensive, my friend.
Excuse me.
$20 to watch you eat?
Look at this mustache. This has been going for 43 years. It's only at this level now. You're buying legacy. You're buying my mouth eating stuff. Like this. This is why you guys watch the show. Have you ever thought about, so as a food lover, as a foodie, and I don't know what other terminology there is these days, for you rascals, have you ever thought about, do you write about the food too? Do you write like your experience like Jonathan Gold does for LA Weekly?
I used to, but I haven't. I usually just go out, try new food. I Yelp or I go on Google Maps, take pictures, I send it out, and then sometimes I will collaborate with some of the restaurant owners too. They'll have me out do what you're doing as well, and really give me the breakdown of the food they have there and try to promote their business.
Cool. With social media being the way it is, I think that people always say, "Oh, I love what you do. I wish I could do it."
It's actually really hard.
I was gonna say it's really easy. If you have a phone, if you have earphones that come free with your phone, you are 90% of the way there.
Okay.
Right? I don't edit. I don't do anything.
See, that's you. I actually have to edit because I get brain farts all the time. Like we're filming straight.
First time, right?
Yeah, first time we're just filming straight. Before I used to, pre-COVID, I used to do what's called This Food. We'll ask the audience what's the best pho here in Orange County, and my team would go out to the 5 restaurants, bring it back, and my co-host and I would try the pho and then rate it.
Really?
Yeah, but sometimes you don't know what's in it, or
that's the fun part.
Yeah, so we for our first episode we did a banh mi, best banh mi in Orange County, which one's the best. And my team, now that every time I look back at it, I cringe because my team made the banh mi sandwich without wearing gloves. They didn't wear their hands. They put everything in there with their bare hands. I didn't see them wash their hands. They put American ham in there with cheese, and then they put pate. It was awful. And the thing was, because we didn't want to this restaurant sucks. We had to be this is not to our liking.
You want to switch?
You don't want to.
I'm gonna eat everything. Oh,
this is,
since you're here, you want to slide on back here and
Don't
talk?
force him. He's very shy. Don't do that. People don't like that. No. This is one of my favorite dishes. Actually, one of my boyfriend's favorite dishes.
Well, you can go ahead and talk about it then.
This is the crab salted egg yolk pasta, correct?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, well then.
It's a salted egg yolk cream with linguini and ground butter crab.
Okay, I was gonna turn the camera around, but I kind of lost a moment right now, so you're gonna see it this way. I'm sorry, guys.
What's going on here? Do this, ladies and gentlemen. Look how beautiful this is.
They can't hear you.
Look how beautiful this is. Got it?
Yes, they got it. We're gonna switch out plates right now because I don't want to mess up these flavors.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And I'm gonna use the old fork.
So when I heard about this dish, it was a big rave because you don't normally hear salted egg yolk in pasta.
No.
So
Do you think this is their play on carbonara?
yes, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, careful there.
Sorry.
I would come back for dinner for this dish. Like,
Really?
I would crave it.
This is something that you really
yes. And
dream
then,
about.
Yes. It's so good. I can't really explain it. It just melts together all in your mouth. Like you would never think you put salted egg yolk.
No.
on pasta.
I like where they're going with it. I like the fact that I should serve you, shouldn't I? My bad.
It's okay. You're older than me. I should have been serving you.
That's true. You need thank you.
Some crab in there.
Thank
You gotta
you.
try it.
So with carbonara, a traditional one, there's no cream. There's egg yolk, egg white, cheese, pasta water, and a lot of black pepper. And so I have to say that I have an affinity towards. Bye, Derek. Bye, Derek. I have affinity towards Olive Garden.
No. Really?
Yes, I grew up on Olive Garden. I think I became the chef that I became because of mushy pasta, endless amounts of breadsticks, and a salad that never ends.
You know what I miss though?
What's that?
You love Olive Garden. I love Soup Plantation.
Oh, soup plantation is good. Hi, how you doing?
Yes, please put it down, please. This is great.
Seafood laksa risotto.
Okay, so laksa is a Singaporean dish. It's a noodle dish with a really creamy coconut broth. They use that as their liquid to make risotto, which is a creamy Italian rice dish. And you can't use this any rice. You have to use arborio rice. Do not try to do this with jasmine rice or brown rice or anything else. It takes time. It takes patience. And we are now at 13 minutes left.
That's
People right now are watching this show and they're like salivating and saying Mughal. So I'm not gonna call you Mughal from now on. I can't blow it out of your hair because then I'm putting germs out there. I really gotta learn about these new COVID measures.
Excuse me, I'm gonna bring the spoon over here.
Okay, I'm gonna eat pasta.
You wanna what?
Mm-hmm.
How is that? Delicious? Tell me it's delicious. You know it's delicious.
Wow. Salted egg yolks is basically the egg yolks cured in salt. And it takes on a different texture and also flavor with it. Now, the sauce is creamy because they made an emulsification using butter, egg yolks. I mean, very simple ingredients. But everything on there is fresh. It can be sourced. There's probably zero preservatives in anything we've eaten thus far. And I like the fact that it's so fresh. I usually eat a lot and I feel heavy.
Doesn't that feel light?
It feels light. And that crab and salted egg yolk, you're probably not going to be able to try it in your lifetime, but if you do, it really brings this, it's like you're in the ocean and you're drowning for your life. All the salt water is coming into your mouth and you're like, I'm going to die, and then a crab jumps in there and then so does pasta and you bite into it, and that's good.
I'm gonna stir this up right now. This is the risotto.
No one uses that analogy of dying in the ocean.
No.
Getting all that brininess in your mouth.
No.
Seafood should taste of the ocean.
Yeah, I agree.
It should not have any fishy flavors or smells. If it does, send it back. immediately.
May I?
Thank you. Yes, you can.
All right.
So have you? So what did you study in college?
I did children development and English.
Really? Okay.
I have a sister that has Down syndrome,
Mhm.
so I have a lot of patients. So I work with kids with learning disabilities, like autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, and I like writing.
Have you thought about doing video?
I have.
And what happened?
I don't know. I think COVID kind of made me a potato.
Be the potato. Talk about this Laksa risotto. I'm sure a person from Italy will say a risotto can only be done with white wine and chicken stock. But how do you add flavor to something that has no flavor? You make a base, you make a cream, or a base liquid that you stir in the rice, and you put a ladle in, and you stir some more. Each kernel of rice is just, they're all together, but what's holding them together is that starch that exudes from the rice. That's what makes risotto. Risotto shouldn't be clumpy. It shouldn't be made 2 days in advance like they do in some hotels. You gotta make this thing with love, and it takes time. Don't come to a restaurant and say, hey, it's been 20 minutes, where's my food? Oh, seriously, no, I bitch people when they say, oh, I waited 20 minutes for food. I'm like, you wait 20 minutes because I'm the top of the top. You wait because nothing is microwaved here. There's no microwave behind me.
I do want to say the chefs here are very passionate about the food they bring out here. They're very proud of every dish that they bring out. You know?
Hot damn, that's good.
Spicy. Oh, is it okay? I could be wrong.
No, I eat a lot of spice. Hot damn, that's good. What did you say earlier? Oh, balls?
Yeah, balls.
Oh, balls, that's good.
You're making fun of me now.
No, I'm not. I like that term though. I'm trying to express how good these last 2 courses have been. Actually, I'm trying to express how every single course thus far has been amazing. They're pushing flavors to the very edge. You're not sitting there and saying, oh, this is too salty. This is flavor explosion.
Yes.
Like Guy Fieri says, I'm taking you down to Flavor Town. That's what,
Excuse me.
and she sneezes on cue. Who needs to laugh these days? And I don't know how to edit laughs into the
It's
show.
okay. It's okay. I believe we have another dish coming out. Is it dessert now, my love? Yeah.
Gar, 8 minutes left.
Yes. Perfect. What do we have?
We're doing good. Thank you. Don't put that away. I want to bathe in that later on. I'm trying to bathe in this laksa.
Yes. We will
Laksa is
divulge
again,
ourselves in.
it is a coconut-based soup that the Singaporeans use with noodles. To put that into a risotto. Somebody's putting their hand up.
Oh yeah, so their dessert is always it's a visual presentation. It's always beautiful too. You can't help but just gram it on social media.
So is there a lava tiramisu? Like
Yes. Oh, hot damn. Oh, I never thought about doing Amanda! I never thought about doing that. I never thought about doing that. And it just
It's
coats.
visual.
Yeah. Usually fondant has that same effect where it just overlaps something naturally.
But this one just coats the entire cake.
That's right. You might want to just come here for that one thing and only that one thing and just boomerang, right? Boomerang this little thing here because that will visually stunning.
Were you able to see that?
No, they didn't. Should we do it? Should we buy another one? Should we get another one done and another one and another one and keep eating it until
No. I think you can see it. Yes, audience.
they can't hear you. You gotta speak into here.
I keep forgetting the mic is right here. I'm used to having a mic pinned on me, by the way.
Yes, but because my show is so ghetto, I cannot afford to have microphones, and this camera system is it links
Shall
up.
we? Actually, you know what?
We shall.
This is the first dessert. Let's see the second one. I think you need to film this one. You have to.
Oh, we do?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We have to.
Let me turn the camera around.
Yes.
Show you what we're working with right now.
Yes, you can-
and
yeah.
then, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yes.
Damn, I really feel bad that I didn't do it on that other one. I'm so sorry, audience. Somebody get a fire extinguisher. There's a fire right now.
that feels good. Does that feel good?
Yes, it feels like Costa Mesa. Damn. Who in their right mind thinks of this kind of stuff?
Gem Dining.
Gem Dining does.
Yeah, the brilliant chefs behind all this.
Okay, then what is this?
Oh, good Lord. Help me out, Amanda. What do we have here?
It's our sticky toffee pudding with the white chocolate with ganache and vanilla ice cream.
Damn, this is. I mean, people in the UK right now will be watching this and saying you did them proud. Really proud.
And then I think the next one, I think we would need you to. I could be wrong, but do he need to like put his hands together? No, not that. Never mind. Just kidding. There's another dish, another dessert here as well. There you go. You might want to film this as well, my love.
I do?
Yes, you do. You have to.
My God.
You have to show the audience how delicious
I feel like
it looks.
Spielberg just
I know.
doing this.
Look at this. Is this a work of art? Look at this. Come on.
Oh, wait.
How do you eat that? It's so pretty.
I'm gonna do one of these things I see people do on Discovery Channel.
What do they do?
They just get the camera and they move
Slowly?
to that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
And this is what you call food porn, by the way.
Oh.
Chef, what do we have here? Amanda?
So this is our pineapple express dessert. So we have caramelized pineapple, coconut financier, white chocolate with ganache, and vanilla and hibiscus sauce.
You know, I swear to God, you guys think that I'm somebody else. Jackie Chan, maybe? I don't know, but I don't deserve to have all this.
Would you like to try this first? Because we're crushed for time, yes? Come
Hell
on.
yeah, I do. I still gotta do an outro.
All right,
Okay.
yes, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Food. This is first dessert.
Yes. Where's your spoon?
Spoon.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
And it's a chocolate lava cake tiramisu.
I'm going to take a really big bite out of this one.
Hell yeah. You have time to.
Oh, so good.
Hot damn, that's good. Dang.
That's good. I'm not having
How light, Amanda? How much do you whip your cream? Damn, what'd you whip it with? Your arms must be like really strong. That cream is light like clouds. I mean, the moment it hits your palate, it dissipates. What was that word that you used earlier? Enhance?
Enhances
It enhances.
So tiramisu normally, if I order tiramisu as is, I only have like 1 or 2 bites. But this is so light and fluffy, I can eat the whole thing myself.
And then how it is presented to you, and it comes out, and then it just cascades. Ooh, good word. It just cascades over the rest of this stuff. Okay, here we go.
All right, and you show me how this is the toffee.
Yeah.
Here, bring that towards you.
Okay. We need to hurry up.
Yes, we're
I
hurry up.
got to my outro.
All right,
Sticky toffee, UK thing. It is.
here you go.
Okay, here we go. Thank you for holding it.
Yep.
It should be warm. It should be
I have a little bit of everything.
dense, but not too dense. Oh my God! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Did you enjoy?
I did. Toffee galore. Toffee is simple. It's just sugar and water. Or sugar, water, and heat.
Yes.
But what you do with it, it's amazing. Okay, Pineapple Express.
Yes.
I'm a huge pineapple fan. This cake looks good. This creme anglaise looks good. Oh, God.
A little bit of ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yes. What heat can do to things is amazing. Roast and caramelization are like my favorite 2 flavors in the world after smoke, and everything hits it here. Thank you so much for watching this show. If you like the video, if you want to, I'm running out of words here. If you want to pledge or donate to the channel, there's a Venmo and PayPal link down below in the description. I want to say thank you to Jem. I want to say thank you to Mogul, Lena.
Lena, thank you.
Lena, thank you so much for taking us here today. Thank you everybody at Jem and Nip. My name is Calvin Bui, aka Captain Charisma. Any last words?
We hope to see you next time.
See you next time. No, we have like 50 seconds left. Then we can say something
Oh,
really.
really?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys will come out and visit Gem.
I do too.
Yep. There's plenty of other restaurants underneath Thai Concepts.
Yes.
And thank you so much for having me here today.
Thank you for being here and showing up. I really appreciate that. The amount of work that these young chefs are doing right now in Orange County makes old timers like me so proud because they really paid homage to all the dishes that we have in Vietnam. They didn't take it too far off the beaten path. They truly elevated everything we ate here. They took worldly flavors from everywhere, from every corner around the world, and they made it their own. I am stunned. This probably is the best meal I've had for 2021.
Oh my God.
Yes.
All right. I hope to see more of you next time then, okay?
Here?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Visit me, California.
Peace.